Hey, it's Lance, and we are back, and I'm showing you guys the Metropoulos Superplex with a Charles Whitfill Telly. And the reason I played something very similar is because I wanted you to hear the difference between the single coil and the humbucker on the Les Paul. And as you can hear, if you were a country player or someone that played jazz, you could play the Superplex, and you're going to get the vibe out of the Superplex like you would like a really amazing old tweed twin, or in some cases like a 10,000-pound Fender twin reverb. It's huge. Like I've got mine through a 412 cabinet with Alnicos, and it's an open back 412, and it's just the biggest, fattest, clean sound in the world. Now, that does not mean that you cannot rock with the Superplex with a single coil as well, and we'll show you that in just a second. So all I'm going to do is reach back and put the mid-range where I usually use it, which is a little hotter. And I'm going to raise the volume up just a bit, and you're going to get so that's still just in a clean channel. All we've done is turn the mids up just a little bit, played a little bit harder with the right hand, and now I'm going to turn the mode button on, and you're going to hear this thing gain up just a little bit. Now we're still in that first main channel. We haven't turned on the boost section yet, right? So, mode. Like it even accommodates weird chords, like, you know, not weird by jazz standards, but a lot of times when I'm playing like a chord and I'll drop the low string to change the bass note, an average Marshall style amp will kind of freak out. You won't really get that clarity. And with this amp, you do get it. Now, look, we can turn the boost on now and have all kinds of fun with a single coil. Watch this. All from one amp by just stepping on some switches. So if you don't like that, you don't like Marshall style amps at all, because this is the ultimate 45-100. Nobody does anything like it. There are people out there that have heads that look like this sort of, but they don't make that sound. So call George, get yourself a Superplex. If you want something that does all of your clean stuff, all your stuff like early AC/DC all the way up to Eric Johnson. And oh, by the way, if you put a fuzz pedal in front of this thing, it does like Eric Johnson tones for days. It does the whole violin tone, gigantic footprint deal. Run it through a 412, run it through a 212, run it through a 112 with a high wattage speaker, and you're going to get these kinds of results. And the great thing about it, guys, is that you can do it at just about any volume. Watch this. See, and I can talk over that. So you can play on a stage if a sound man's just really rude and wants you to turn way down. This is barely over talking level here. And you know what? With a mic on that, nobody in the audience is going to know that sound man picked on you. It's going to sound real. Sounds really good even at super low volume. So that's the last thing I wanted to tell you about this. So plug in a Les Paul, plug in a Tele, plug in your mom's Supro. I don't care. You're going to get some badass tones out of this amp. So once again, I am Lance, coming to you from the lovely lit studio here in Nashville with my good friend George Metropoulos and his bevy of lovely amplifiers. Thanks for watching. See ya.